All right, y'all, we gonna jump ship straight to Chicago. Here we go. This story is gonna involve. He sounds like pretty much an old school of our time, our era, that got involved with somebody in the parking lot, and it didn't end well. Take a look at this video, and we'll definitely come back with our opinion.
My tire shredded on the expressway, motherfucking window broke. Got that shit fixed. Can't see through that motherfucker. That's how I like it. Anyway, come to AutoZone to pick some shit up. So, I'm coming out the store. I'm minding my motherfucking business, right? Little young dreadhead ass nigga start walking up to me. Now, I see why white people so stereotypical of these fucking niggas. You walk up to me with some nappy ass motherfucking dreads with your pants hanging below your motherfucking ass, nigga, you suspect. Anyway, long story short, little nigga started walking up to me, so shit, fuck that shit, I conceal carry, nigga. I carry my shit all the time, so I'm already ready for him. This nigga come up to me, hey big homie, where you from? I'm looking at this nigga, I ain't say shit, I kept walking. Hey, I said, where the fuck you from? I said, who the fuck you talking to, nigga? He said, I'm talking to you. I'm like, man, what the fuck you doing with that blue on around here? I say, nigga, blue? You mean my motherfucking coat I got on? So my man like, yo, you can't be wearing no motherfucking blue around here. Nigga, what? Dude, I'm a grown ass motherfucking man, nigga. I wish the fuck you would come at me on some color shit. So he started reaching in his little pocket and shit. When he reached in his pocket, I pulled my motherfucking thing out. He gonna bag back real quick. No, big homie, it ain't even like that. It ain't even like that. Man, I was just playing. Nigga gonna say, oh, that's a nice watch, Joe. Yeah, that watch right there. I bet, motherfucker. So, no, big homie, it ain't even like that, Joe. You know how it is. No, I don't know how the fuck it is, nigga. But you gonna know how it is. I'm telling y'all. Y'all got kids out here. Y'all better teach your motherfuckers some manners, because I swear to God, I knock they motherfucking shit back. I don't bother nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. I'm a family-oriented man. I stay to myself. But if you fuck with me, nigga, you threaten my life, I'ma blow your motherfucking brains out. Y'all got kids out here, y'all better teach their ass right from wrong, because I don't play no motherfucking games, you dig? No games. Walk the fuck up on me with that shit, any other nigga would've knocked your motherfucking shit back. Niggas lucky I got patience nowadays. Anyway, it's your boy Chicago's very own J Hustle. Moral of the story, parents, you got kids out here, better teach their ass right from wrong, or you coming to their motherfucking funeral.
Can you blame this man?
J Hustle, shout out to you, man.
That's right. Thank God he was prepared.
Yes. That's
the
main thing.
We've been seeing and hearing about these situations more and more, day by day, second by second.
Typical suspects.
What is going on? It seems like these kids are on this like tyrant rampage, where they're just out there, just growing up too fast. Think they're adulting, but they're not. They just out there causing havoc in every community, in every setting. Like, I'm so sick and tired of it myself, like literally. And I know you're sick and tired of it. And it's like, come on, stop being ridiculous. Act your age, my loves. Grow up. Fighting over colors, crayons in a Crayola box.
As you can see,
the hell is going on?
Got ugly.
Right, and he almost lost his life over some. How do you walk up to somebody? How do you even like have the balls to walk up to somebody?
A grown man
at that, right? Yeah. And talk about the person is wearing colors. Are you nuts in your head? Like,
sickening.
Oh, this shit don't make no sense. You know, I mean, you look at Chicago as a whole. Yeah. Yes, Chicago is a big city. You know, you have suburban areas and stuff, which a lot of decent black people, they're fleeing to the suburbs or burbs of Chicago just to get away, you know, from the bullshit that these kids are creating.
Yeah.
Wow, it's just a lot. Yeah. I never honestly thought that, you know, they always say things are not the best, right? As far as crimes and everything else, you know, growing up, you hear different things. You watch the news with your grandparents or your parents, and you hear certain things. But I gotta be honest. Crime is bad, yes, but the stuff that I'm hearing today is 10 times worse than it was back then. And what's even more crazy to me is the fact that these are little children. Yeah. Little children that's still wet behind the ears. Just out there committing all types of acts. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You see what he said when he backed that tool out. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. Nobody's playing with you. Grow up.
And even though he backed the tool out, he still had the opportunity. I'm talking about the little kids. Still had the opportunity to check my man jewelry out and all this other stuff, and try to I
think he just said it to make conversation.
At that time, it was the wrong time to try to defuse that situation because your approach on the way you came at the guy was totally wrong. You came at him in a way of trying to rob him, trying to punk him because of his colors or whatever the case might be. That's a grown dude. Don't play around with grown men. Not
even your peers. Yeah. If your peers are not messing with you, they're not bothering you, then don't even find yourself. If you're into the street life or whatever, do not, and I repeat, do not, because you have a mouth, use your mouth for wrong action. Telling people bullshit that doesn't make sense. Fucking with peers, people around your age group either. You know what I'm saying? Let alone a grown person. Because you don't know what somebody your age could probably have waiting for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you've been seeing a lot of young kids fighting back as well.
Tell them, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have your stupid ass running down the block.
They have every right to stand their ground.
Right.
You're not the one that's being the troublemaker, but you have every right to defend yourself in a situation if it deems to threaten your life or your safety.
I gotta be honest, I blame the parents. I blame a lot of single family homes, and I don't care if you come in the comment section and you say, well, I'm a single parent and I'm doing a great job. A lot of times we have to do better jobs. If you're doing a great job, then it doesn't apply to you. If your kid is not out there ripping and robbing and doing a bunch of nonsense in the street and attacking people, then that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if your kid is one of the majority of the kids who's out there acting a fool and doing a lot of shit that I don't even have to sit here and explain, you know quite well what I'm talking about, then you are a problem. Not only did you have, or should I say, not only did you raise a child in a single home where a man was needed to create some type of structure, but it's evident that you raised a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? A piece of shit. When I say a piece of shit, somebody who can't contribute to society.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're not living within a societal norm or normalcy. They can't function at a normal rate in society. And I always say this, and I say it to my very own kids. You are created to make this place a better place, to make society. You are a contributing factor. You're not just created for greatness. You're not just waking up by accident. And a lot of our young people, it seems like they're just waking up by accident, just roaming the streets, doing a lot of nonsense, creating havoc. Like I said, just doing crazy stuff. And it's to the point where parents have to, it starts with the woman. It starts with both people. It starts with both people, yes. But at the end of the day, the woman is the carrier.
Correct.
Okay? Yeah. Stop opening your legs and creating kids, especially with men that you know they don't want to have an attachment. A kid is not going to hold a child. In fact, it's going to chase their ass away sooner. You know what I'm saying? And then you're stuck to raise this kid, and then he happens to be a boy. You're still wet behind the ears. You don't even have much common sense, intellectuality, or anything. And then you're trying to raise this boy, and it's not working because you're too busy still trying to get your shit together. Or when I say get your shit together, I'm simply talking about you're still busy out there trying to date, trying to look cute, trying to pose off for social media and a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Mr. Right.
And some of them is not even looking for Mr. Right. A lot of these boys are growing up too much behind their moms, seeing what they do, and mom is just being a chicken head or a slut and just doing a bunch of foolishness, not paying any attention to that child, and mentally that kid feels like, something, she don't even love me, she's just using me as a paycheck or a pawn or whatever it is. So it's very tedious when it comes to raising kids. That's why the more people, the better. So I say again, stop having kids out of wedlock, and because it's the same kids, and it's proven, stats show it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same kids.
Typical suspects.
That's like you said, typical suspects. Out here doing a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. It's like some people would go to sleep at night and already create a game plan in their head of what they're going to do the next day. Those are the people who wake up with an agenda to do great in this society. You have some people who just go to sleep thinking about the negative things that they want to do when they wake up, right? So it's like for instance, you work hard for everything that you have.
Yes.
And for somebody to come and just take it from you, or for somebody to just come and bully you out of it,
it's wrong.
It's definitely wrong, because you feel like, yo, why am I feeling sorry for this person, right? Who's coming at me trying to bully me? And trust me, if they bully you once, they're gonna bully you more than once. Every time they see you, now you become what they call the ops now, right? You become one of those.
A target.
Target.
Yeah.
Listen.
And speaking of ops, that's another thing. I find that the younger generation, they're creating ops for no reason.
Oh yeah, just to stay relevant.
Just to stay relevant.
You
know what I'm saying? And like I said, it starts with the adults.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Women, take caution when it comes to having kids, because it's a major responsibility. You ain't got it if you ain't got it intellectually, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and especially financially, do not have any kids.
Keep them legs
You're not
closed.
Married, do not have any kids.
Yep.
Because it takes a strong village to raise a kid. And in today's society, an even stronger village to raise a child or children. You know what I'm saying? Because not only are they terrorizing their communities, they're terrorizing their peers, they're terrorizing adults. It's proven, it's shown.
Yeah.
They're all over the damn news. And they're terrorizing the goddamn schools. Yeah. Teachers can't even teach.
Teach your kids respect for adults.
You gotta teach these little hard-headed...
Teach them respect for everybody, for their peers.
Yes.
Not to go out there, start no trouble with somebody, open up your mouth, write a check that you can't cash.
Right.
All this good stuff. You don't just
teach. It's so many funerals.
Teach your kids. It starts from home.
These kids, they're
Find
not
out what your kids are doing. If your kid come home from school or wherever they come home from, you question them. How was your day? What did you do today? You know what I'm saying? Get into their mindset to see if they're fatigued, if they're stressed out, if they're if they're distant from you, then it's obvious that they have a personal problem that they probably need you to speak to them about.
I agree. And also, stop having kids in bad neighborhoods. If you're having a child in a bad neighborhood, how easy is it going to be for them to function?
To fall right in line.
In that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Their functioning mechanisms is not going to be there.
Yeah.
And even if they try to be a little different, it's a possibility that they're still going to get reeled into the streets.
Correct, yeah.
Right? So stop having, if your situation is a hot mess, okay? If your situation is a hot mess, stop having kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you can't provide for them, once they become of age, they're going to figure out another way on how to get it.
Yes.
And that's just pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, we saw this video and we just had to react to it because this was crazy.
Yeah.
It could have definitely turned out bad for this kid.
I mean, at this point, we all just want everybody to be safe to and from wherever you're going.
Yes. And also, I want kids to actually become old adults. I'm tired of seeing kids getting taken out of this, getting out of here.
Premature age.
Prematurely.
Yeah.
15, 14, 13, 19.
Knock it off.
Like the oldest age is not 19. We're trying to go for at least 100 plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous. Every day you turn on the TV or you turn on social media, you have all of these young kids that come on.
Just out there doing the most.
And if you're a young kid out there doing bullshit,
fall back.
Listen to auntie and uncle.
Fall back.
Fall back and stop the bullshit.
Yep.
Because the most that's going to happen is your little ass is going to end up in a coffin. Unfortunately. Because karma is a shit, right? Karma is a thing. Right. What goes around comes around.
Everybody's
and all your people is going to do is give you a short remembrance party, as I like to refer to it as. They're going to get a little Henny, pour it on the block, stand up on the corner. Everybody going to come together, smoke a little spliff or a little Newport, and talk about, yo, he was this and he was that. And after that, life goes on.
Yeah.
And your ass would just be a memory.
Just avoid situations. I know a lot of times it's easier said than done, right? However you may have gotten into your situations out there,
try to get out of it.
If you can get out of it, get out of it, man. You're not soft. You're not a punk. You're not none of that. You're
just trying to live a long life.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can look around to the rest of your homies and see what the deal is already.
It's either they're getting arrested or...
Is that, you know what I'm saying? Is that the direction you want? You know, sometimes it's force. You know, the gang is forcing you to stay in. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Anyway, that's about it. We out of here this time. All right?
Yeah, we out of here. We out of here.